This is the Roller and the Stroller podcast. I'm Josiah, the roller, and I was born with cerebral palsy and navigate the world in a wheelchair alongside my best friend Kelly, the stroller.
In this podcast, we discuss living with a disability, adapting to surroundings in a wheelchair, and the challenges we face together. We talk about things like going to concerts, traveling, everyday tasks, and sports.
But also get into deeper topics like religion, self-talk, medical needs, and some of the frustrations of using a wheelchair. We will give insight on how to enjoy life with a disability
and share advice on how to understand someone with a disability.
Welcome to the Roller and the Stroller.
This podcast is a Sidewallstudios production.
Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to the Roller and the Stroller. I am your resident roller, Josiah.
And I am Kelly, and I am your stroller. Welcome to today.
In the spirit of March Madness, since it is almost upon us, we have a special guest to walk us through what we are calling the Elite 8 Bracket Challenge. Ryan, please say hello to the people. A fun guy
Hi,
who loves the game of basketball.
Yes. Hi, my name is Ryan Kaufman. I enjoy basketball and I have 2 children. I don't know what else?
How do you know Kelly and me?
Oh, I work with you guys.
Yeah, so Ryan works with us. He's the awesome host of Drive Time Sports on Extra Sports 1300. He's awesome. He does a bunch of play-by-play for
Colorado Springs Switchbacks, Air Force women's basketball, and I dabble in Air Force hockey on the TV.
Yeah, so he knows his sports. So because it's March Madness, we decided to do a bracket challenge with you. I expect some heated arguments between the two of you, and I'm pretty excited about that.
Are you ready?
This is Kelly's master plan is to
Yes.
pit us against each other. Once brothers torn apart.
I'm going to ask the questions.
Okay, great.
And then you guys are going to answer. Okay, Josiah?
Okay, great.
All right, I
He's
love
so
this.
eager. He's
Go
so
ahead.
eager. Okay, question number 1. If Josiah played basketball, would he be more like Steph Curry or Shaquille O'Neal? Ryan, what's your answer?
Ryan.
Yeah, I don't know that you are super physically imposing. So I would have to say definitely Steph Curry.
I would say Shaq. Catch me in the post.
Josiah is 7 feet tall.
Catch me in the post. Come on.
I just don't think you have the physicality.
Of Shaq?
Yes.
Okay.
You're going to give up that easy? That was boring. That was boring.
So this is like the
here's the thing.
newlywed game, but if one of the spouses could like overrule the other one, like,
Yes.
no, you didn't. That's not right. Erase that and put a different one.
So, but I think I could just ram into people. I would ram into the back of their feet.
But
So
wouldn't that make you more Draymond Green than Shaquille O'Neal?
If I imposed my will,
You
right?
do impose every day.
See?
You're imposing your will on me. And
See?
I'm a little uncomfortable. I'm going to stick with Steph. You
Okay.
have not swayed me.
I'm going with Shaq.
Do I get to be the tiebreaker?
Yes.
Tiebreak us.
I would say Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I
1
feel like
point for Ryan.
if you were in the post, I mean, you'd just get blocked super easily. Because like in the office, if I don't want you to grab something, I just like hold it up. And you
Okay.
can't get it. So
All right. So Steph moves on.
Steph moves on.
Does this happen a lot? Like, do you give it? Because
Yes, of course I
she's,
do. Of course I do.
She's savage.
Yeah, I'm savage.
she's imposing her will on
I
you.
know.
All right, question number 2. Would wheelchair users be more likely to survive a zombie apocalypse or an alien invasion? That's a hard one.
That is a difficult one. I am going to say a zombie apocalypse. A spaceship moves quicker than a zombie?
What if it's 28 days later, zombie?
That's not fair.
Okay.
I think 28 days later, World War Z zombies, they're not like, I'm talking Walking Dead lumbering zombies. Those are
Slow
the actual,
zombies.
those are the zombies that exist. The other zombies don't exist.
Are genetically modified. I would say alien invasion because here's why.
Okay.
Let me know if I sway both of you.
Okay.
Okay. Zombies are dead. So there's no
They're
way
undead.
There's no way for me to like convince them not to eat me. But if I was abducted by aliens, I feel like I could befriend them. You know what I mean? Because zombies are eating people no matter what. And spoiler alert, I cannot run. I cannot escape. So if a zombie catches me, I'm going to be turned into a zombie. With an alien invasion, I might charm them so much with my charm and good looks and all of that.
I think that you are so good looking and have such a high amount of riz that you could actually convince a zombie not to eat you.
Okay.
Like, that's how strong your game is.
Okay.
Very strong.
Kelly, what do you think?
I was actually persuaded by
swayed?
you. I
Okay.
was definitely persuaded by you, so I'm going to go alien invasion.
Yes. Okay.
For sure.
Alien
For sure.
invasion moves on.
Yes, it does. Okay. The score is 1-1.
I'm intrigued by the fact that they're moving on. There's going to be a question about aliens versus Steph Curry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't you
Okay.
worry about this.
All right.
Pick one of Professor X's abilities: telepathy or telekinesis.
Or which one do you think is better? Because he's an iconic wheelchair
Wheelchair
user,
user.
superhero, mutant.
I am perpetually concerned with what other people think of me. So I would definitely say telepathy.
I actually
Could
say-
read their mind and know if they want to like be around me or whatever, and then I would. If they don't, then I would not approach them. It would make trips to like a bar much easier and much less stressful for me. Now, I have morals. Professor X can actually like make you do things. Like he can take control of you. Would never do that. I just want it simply to know what you're thinking so then I can avoid an awkward situation.
Wouldn't it be awkward because you know what they're thinking, so you would react in a different way, and then also,
Yes,
would you
but
just,
that's the point.
Would you just live your life scared of what people think, and would you be able to turn it off?
I already do.
But okay, but would you be able to turn it off? Like, would you read everyone's mind at all times?
No.
Because that's what scares me.
Yeah.
Is Professor X couldn't really turn it off.
I just don't see the appeal of being able to move things. Like,
Move objects with your mind?
Yeah, like,
Come
why?
on. Have you ever been in a situation where you needed something and you're like, I'm too lazy to get up? Zoop! And you moved it closer to you with your mind. Okay?
no.
You never had a box of pizza on your chest watching football on a Sunday.
It would be
and
like-
the remote.
it would be
is
like
too
the
far
same-
to re- Come on!
It would be, what you're saying would be the same question of, should I buy a truck? So there have been times where I've thought about buying a truck, and then I don't think I'm going to move that much. So literally every other day of the year for years, I'm going to look at my truck and say, why do I have this? For the just 2 occasions that I need to move. It's the same thing with the telekinesis. Like, you're spinning scenarios that would happen. Well, to use it to reach a remote 5 feet away from me is
Okay,
the
but-
height of laziness. But like, if I needed to move big things,
Yeah.
yeah,
If
maybe.
you're helping a friend move and the refrigerator's too heavy to catch up.
I know I'd be breaking my own rule, but if I was diabolical and I had telepathy, I would just make somebody move the thing for me.
So, Josiah, what was your answer?
Telekinesis.
Okay. For me,
Which
I never want to read people's minds, so I
See?
side with you.
Moving on.
Sorry, I don't want to know what people are thinking. I think that's weird.
I don't know that I'm good at this game.
Well, you're losing. Okay, question number 4. Pick a wheelchair modification: flight or super speed.
Super speed. Like, am I speaking for you?
If you were in a wheelchair.
If I was in a wheelchair.
Yes.
Super speed. I would say that that's a more practical thing to use, right? Are there times where you're like, I wish I could go faster?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I actually choose super speed as well, and here's why. I have a very specific reason.
Yeah, we agree.
I don't like birds, and so flight. I'm serious. Would you choose flight though, Kelly?
I would.
You would choose flight.
I would choose flight, but
So
you guys won that one.
so
for
you
speed.
have to, oh, we're outvoted.
I
to-
choose flight because you can just, like, when we're in areas where there's stairs, you can just fly.
I could fly over.
That's
That's
true.
So that's why I would choose flight. And even as a stroller, I still want to fly. So that's just my. But you guys
I
have
think
speed.
she convinced me.
Can I? Okay.
Oh, are we changing it?
So
What's your
I
final
am going to
verdict?
change.
what's your final answer?
Fly.
Flying.
Okay,
Sorry
fly.
about it.
Flying.
Wait, am I part of this game or am I just like the narrator?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're the host,
Fly. Sorry.
not the narrator.
I know.
You're the
Okay,
host.
whatever. Next question. Which sport would Josiah be better at? Hockey or lacrosse?
Hockey.
Josiah?
Think about this here. Lacrosse.
Why?
Lacrosse is on the field. It's easier to roll on than ice.
I've covered and talked to and went to practices and games and stuff for,
Wheelchair users?
yes, they're in wheelchairs and then they go out on the ice and they play hockey.
I think it would be easier for you to roll on ice. because it's like slippery.
Okay, can I switch my answer to hockey?
Yes.
Because
Hockey's the
here's
right
thing,
answer.
Because I could just do this with my hockey stick and not have to worry about the ball in the net.
That's true.
And carrying it.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Totally. Yeah. So we're all in agreement there. Hockey.
So hockey moves on.
Hockey moves on. Question number 6.
Moves on to what?
Pick a disabled athlete duo: Bethany Hamilton and Shaquem Griffin, or Jim Abbott and Para-Olympian of judo, D'Artagnan. And if you remember, Ryan, we met D'Artagnan when I was an intern here.
That's part of the reason why I would go. D'Artagnan.
And
That's
Jim.
my guy. That dude's awesome. And grew up a big baseball fan, and I watched Jim Abbott play. So, yeah, easily it would be Abbott and
D'Artagnan.
Crockett.
For the sake of argument, I could go with the other way, but no, I'll let you stay.
Don't be a contrarian,
I'll let you
Josiah.
Okay. Those people move on. Question number 7.
This is one Kelly came up with.
Ryan, would you rather have go-go gadget arms or go-go gadget legs?
I feel like go-go gadget legs would have more uses on a daily basis. So I'll go.
Yeah, but
go-go
what about
gadget
for
legs.
me? I can't use my legs, so I would choose
But she
arms.
said-
You can. I was talking about for him.
Oh, okay.
yeah, she asked what I would want to do.
Go gadget legs.
Right.
Okay.
But on the flip side of that, if you
Any-
had go-go gadget legs, your legs would work. Because you could say, go-go gadget legs walk.
And then we like, yeah, but I'm scared of robots, remember?
You are, but would you choose go-go gadget arms?
Birds, robots.
I would choose go gadget arms. Because I think that would be legit. I could reach things high above. You know, when we said you put things out of my reach?
You could.
That's not a problem anymore, okay?
Not a problem.
I could reach the top step and just yeet myself all the way up there.
True.
You know?
True. You could use your go-go gadget arms to have wings. You could fly.
So I'm choosing arms.
Okay. For me, I would also choose arms.
Moving on.
Because I would say go-go gadget, have more arms, and I could pet more dogs. I feel like that's a problem I have multiple scenarios in my life where I have 2 cats and I'm holding one and I'm petting the other, and my poor dog is just looking at me feeling so unloved. So that's my answer.
Do you go to the dog park and you just like start weeping because you don't have enough arms to
Yes.
be able to pet all the dogs at
Totally.
the dog park?
And I weep when they like run away from me because they're excited to go see another dog, and I'm like, come back, I want to pet you. So
You are here for me, not for them.
Not for your friends
okay, the final question.
of the first round.
I also wrote this one. Who would outcoach the other, Ryan or Josiah?
Absolutely me.
No way. Are you kidding me?
Absolutely me.
Listen, Ryan, I hate to be the one to break this to you, but it would be a Kyle Shanahan versus Sean McVay type of beating. You might get me once, 7 out of 8 times I'm winning.
Like, I've actually coached before.
Okay.
So 1 game, championship. Both teams
if
are
it's-
equally talented.
If it's me on the other sideline and it comes down to scheme, I think I'm winning.
Yes, but your clock management is terrible.
Are you serious?
And it would be more like Kyle Shanahan and Andy Reid.
Come on.
You would be mismanaging the heck out of the game, and I would be coaching circles around you. I don't think I don't think that there is a single sport that you would be able to outcoach me in.
I disagree.
Okay.
I just maybe you'd get me in baseball and curling and I don't know what other.
No, I feel like curling you would get me. Actually,
because you know
we're not playing it. We're coaching.
Coaching.
it's that. Yeah, but I'm closer to the ground, so I know what it is.
Okay.
Does that make sense or not?
So are you? No, it doesn't make any sense to
I
me.
think I would have a better scheme than you, but I think I may or may not mismanage the clock.
I feel like personally attacked. Why you keep going to scheme? Like what? What about
No,
me?
because coaching comes down to scheme.
But what is it about me that you think that I'm not able to scheme?
Listen, I'm not saying you're not able to scheme. I'm saying I'm a student of the game. Okay.
I feel like you're really insulting me, but I can't figure out how.
What do you mean?
Are you saying
You
you're
know,
more
my
creative?
job is to break down like this kind of stuff.
I know. That's why you would win. But I have to just say it, that I would win.
Oh, okay.
But I really believe that you would. This is your career.
It's for the cameras?
Yes.
You're doing this for the cameras,
Yes.
Josiah? I'm very disappointed in you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my contribution was that Josiah, as a coach myself, I have confronted you about some of the things that I deal with. And you do a really great job of like telling me how I should pump the girls up and like keep them confident. I mean, you use a little bit of colorful language that I cannot use with the girls, but you're like, hey, you should speak to them like this to build them up. And I think you're really good at that because you're also good like that as a friend. Like when one of your friends is going through something, you're really good about like being their number one fan and like picking them up. However,
Thank you.
you don't always know your left from right. And so if you are building a scheme or whatever, and you're like, swing the ball to the left and you're probably not thinking about the left because you don't do very good at directions.
He meant stage left.
Stage left. So I take that back. I would be a better motivator.
Yes.
You would be a better schemer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so
because
we should be on the same staff.
there has been nobody, and I mean this, nobody in my career that pumps me up more than you do. To have you around is the best because you are great at that. I am terrible at that stuff. So yes, scheme. I would out scheme you. I would.
Because I think Kelly
Game manage.
just called me out.
I did.
So motivation, I think you'd be very good. I'm not a great leader, but I would be very good at.
So you would
The
be
other
Andy
stuff.
Reid, and I would be Eric Bieniemy.
There you go. I like that. What kind of a coach are you? Are you more like, because does Josiah balance you out? Because I would think if I were to watch you coach that you would be like quite positive. Are you kind of?
I am quite positive, but
Yeah.
I like last night I did let my emotions get to me. And so when I get heated, I just stop talking. Because I've learned like when coaches are mad and they say things, it's never good. It's like negative, and like so I've taught myself from those coaches, like if I'm really angry, I just shut down.
Yeah.
And that's not good. Like I need to be able to communicate with the girls. But for the most part, I try to be as positive and like confident.
Second round.
So Ryan is
that
the
was,
answer?
Yeah, that was round 1, by the way, Ryan.
Good job, Ryan.
Yeah, I'm fascinated to know where this is going.
Okay, moving on from the bracket. If Josiah be more like Steph Curry or more likely to survive an alien invasion?
See?
You were quite compelling, even though I still stuck with zombie. I get what you're saying about befriending the aliens.
Right.
I don't think I've ever seen you shoot a basketball.
I would actually go Alien Invasion 2.
Okay.
Because I'm not sure I have the range.
Right. If
Of
you
Steph
were a
Curry.
basketball player, I'd certainly say more Steph than Shaq, but I actually don't know.
If I can play.
If you,
All right, next question. Would Josiah be better off with telekinesis or flying?
I think telekinesis.
I'm going to go telekinesis as well because
Interesting.
I'm afraid of birds.
Aliens, you're like, bring it on. We're going to be BFFs. But birds, it's like,
Birds, no go. Birds aren't real.
Josiah, this is the weird one. I don't know how to do this one. Josiah, would you want to play hockey or be added to the dynamic duo to become a terrific trio of Abbott and D'Artagnan?
I think I would become a dynamic trio.
Okay.
A terrific trio.
I know, I would agree with him.
Okay.
Okay.
That one made no sense. Okay. Josiah, would you rather have Go-Go Gadget arms or coach alongside Ryan?
Coach alongside Ryan.
Ryan, would you rather?
I would rather him coach alongside me.
Dude, absolutely.
Which is like, yay, we're buddies, but secretly it's I want something to benefit me as opposed to something that would just benefit you.
Okay.
What do I get out of him having go gadget arms?
That's true. You get nothing.
That's true.
That's
If I-
right.
You get nothing. Final four.
The final four, Ryan. Are you ready?
Would Josiah survive an alien invasion or have telekinesis?
Again, I feel like, having telekinesis would help you in the alien invasion, and then it would help you in a lot of other areas as well. I'll go telekinesis.
I'm going alien invasion.
What?
Catch
You
me.
are like really into this like alien invasion thing.
Catch
Do you
me.
think something's going to happen?
Yeah, I do actually. Catch me with the Riz. Kelly, you're our tiebreaker.
Telekinesis. Aliens aren't gonna they're gonna want to study you or I don't know.
So I'm more likely to survive if they want to study me.
I would rather you have telekinesis than be studied by aliens.
Okay.
But
Sorry.
you remember in school how we studied like frogs and stuff? They were not alive. We weren't interviewing the frogs in science class.
Okay, telekinesis moves on.
Would you rather be part of the terrific trio or coach alongside Ryan? Be honest.
Yeah, come on.
I mean, that's a pretty terrific trio. Jim and D'Artagnan, the legend Jim.
Come on.
I'm going to go terrific trio.
Yeah.
That's my final
No,
answer.
That's
that
your
is
answer?
absolutely the right
darn.
answer.
I thought this episode was going to end all cute. Never mind.
It
Okay.
is cute.
No, the final, what is it called? Championship.
The championship.
For all the marbles. So stupid. Telekinesis or be part of the trio.
The trio for me. Dude, we would
Yeah,
be
the
pretty
trio.
unstoppable. Jim, D'Artagnan, and me. Okay.
The trio.
The trio won the championship of our bracket. Good
And
job.
it ended with the sports thing.
Yay.
Speaking of trios, what a fantastic trio we have here. Myself, Kelly, and Ryan. Give it up one more time for Ryan.
Okay, so Ryan, we do this thing at the end of every episode. We give a musical recommendation. So Josiah is going to go first. Josiah, what is your musical recommendation for the day?
Speaking of the sports themes, I'm going to go Dreams and Nightmares. Meek Mill.
Strong.
I don't know what that is. It's about sports?
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to them. I'm going to do Call It in the Air by Thrice. It's about heads or tails. And I feel like sometimes when you're betting,
A
heads or
coin
tails.
flip.
Coin flip. And it's how you start a lacrosse game.
It is.
Bob.
You know what song that always will get you in a good mood?
What?
Turn down for what?
The really the 90s version of that, The Rhythm of the Night by Corona. Like, listen to that song. You will automatically be in a great mood. It's a banger.
It's a banger.
Certified banger.
Even to this day.
Ryan, thank you so much for being on today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you everyone for listening to the Roller and the Stroller. Ryan, do you want to plug anything?
At Kaufman Sports on Instagram, I feel like. And if you use X, I'm at Gingerly Tweets. And that's where I post what I'm doing.
And you can stream Extra Sports 1300.
Boom.
Josiah's the roller. I'm the stroller.
Bye. Thank you for listening to the Roller and the Stroller podcast. We're rolling out.
This is a Sidewall Studios production.
Boom! Oh, we should keep that moving.